So I recently bought this Audi S1 from a private seller, but he didn't tell me that there's something wrong with it. Is there anything wrong with it? Anything I need to know about?
No.
And annoyingly, on the day that we bought the car, one of our staff took it home and I asked him to double check that the clutch doesn't slip. And this happened. Which basically means it needs a new clutch, and on an Audi S1, it's expensive.
So I think we might have an engine problem as well.
Hopefully it's not a major problem.
So what I've been thinking is I want to set Will a bit of a challenge.
The factory quoted time to do a clutch on an Audi S1 is
7.5 hours
Quoted time, yeah.
for one man,
That's
right?
the factory OE labour time, yeah.
But annoyingly for me, the pressure is on, and I simply can't wait 7.5 hours.
And the reason why I'm under so much pressure to get this car done today is because we need to get it back to Binker this afternoon to get it PDI'd and cleaned, because in the morning we've got a customer coming to have a look at the car and hopefully she's going to buy it. But that ain't going to happen in the state it's currently in with a clutch that doesn't work. So Will, this is my lovely Audi S1 and genuinely it's a nice car.
Yeah, it looks it.
It's a lovely spec car. I test drove it when I bought it, but I messed up. I know that these cars have weak clutches.
Correct.
When I test drove it, I didn't take it up into the speed, into 5th gear, which is what I should have done.
To load it up.
To load it up, and then it would have slipped. We got the car bought.
Yep.
My max speed might have been 40 miles an hour when I test drove it. 3rd gear was probably the highest gear I went in. I said to one of the lads at Binker, can you take it home? Just check that clutch is all right. He did. And it's bad.
Oh God.
So we're obviously here now. It's a tuned car.
Stage 1, because it's still got the cat, yep.
Stage 1.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Yeah, they are. They're lightweight and they are quick, yeah.
In stock form, they are known to have weak clutches, right?
Even in stock form, yeah.
Is it a good idea to put a stock clutch back in this car?
Not really, especially if it's tuned. So rather than you having a heavy clutch for something like this, there is a different way you can go. So you use a diesel plate. So your drive plate's a diesel one, and then you run a TTRS cover, and then you drill out the holes so it fits on the flywheel and just a normal slave cylinder, and then that has more pressure and it's still quite light. Okay. So you keep the light pedal, and you're not pushing on the crankshaft as well, which you don't, because obviously people sit in traffic shoving on the crank all the time, and if you've got really heavy duty cover, you just push it on the thrust washers and it can wear them out, because they're only in half. They're not a full ring of thrust washers, are just a half thrust washer. Okay. So it's better that way. So, but if you're going much higher power, then that's not good enough. You then need a proper clutch.
So you're saying we're going to go to that level that you just explained?
That level, because it's only stage 1. Okay. And is this a giveaway car or a retail car?
It's not. It's a retail car.
So you want a clutch that's manageable for somebody as well and that's going to last. Yeah. So rather than putting a cint to the clutch in traffic will last 6 months and wear everything out. So
cool. So we're going to do all of that in this video on camera, live essentially.
In 7.5 hours. Yeah.
So it's just, so this is the challenge, right? Will said, I said, what's the quoted time to do this job? 7.5 hours.
Quoted time, yeah.
For one man,
that's
right?
The factory OE labour time, yeah.
So if we had 2 men pull one man off another job, we should effectively, in theory, be able to halve that time, right?
Yeah.
Have we got 3 men?
Yeah, we're going to do it with 3 men, which is 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
But
I need it done quicker than that.
You've just told me 2 hours, haven't you? So I'll just deliver Rude like Lucasade Monster for me.
So you're ready,
Charlie.
yeah?
Yeah. And it's not like it's a really hot day either. So
it's a hot day today. We've got everything here. You can talk us through it as we do it. Yep. And we'll start the timer, get straight into it, get that gearbox out the S1, and see how much quicker than 2.5 hours you can get this done in. Yeah.
Let's go.
On it.
The Jaffa cake's ready.
Yeah, you need that in your hand when we're doing this. Yeah. So Will's feeling confident. He reckons set the timer for 2 hours. If he goes over 2 hours, then we're going to set a new counter to see how much over 2 hours he goes.
Do I lose £10 every minute?
Yeah. Because I've also got a big house to pay for. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, start. 2 hour timer. That's it. We're on it.
Now, replacing a clutch is a huge job on any car, and the reason for that is because the whole gearbox has to come out of the car to replace it. The clutch sits inside the gearbox and the gearbox is attached to the engine, but before they can drop the gearbox out, they need to remove a whole load of parts under the bonnet. Oh, and by the way, there is another problem with the engine that I've not yet told Will about. I'll save that for later in the video.
So Will, let's talk about what you're doing there. You just took the airbox off, yeah?
So airbox is out, and now we've got to get this bit out to get to the mount.
It's like the airbox mounting, the wiring.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to take the gear linkage off, and then I'm going to take the bell housing bolts out the top, get those out ready, start a motor, etc. So got all that to do.
Cool. So all of that comes off the top first, then we put the car up, and then come out.
We've got to disconnect the battery as well in the boot. That's the next thing. So
okay. They're moving fast. I should have put a bet on with Will. But now I'm kind of glad I didn't. You know, the funny thing is, though,
I'm in control of the bet, that's the thing. Technically.
I ain't told him about the other problem yet. We'll wait till he gets the gearbox out. So let's talk about what problems might occur that will prevent you from...
Drop links. Drop links are always rotten. Anti-roll bar links.
Okay, so are they rotten right now? Are you able to see down there? What are they looking like?
They come off.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Okay.
We don't have, normally have to either heat them up or smash a socket inside them.
So, and if anything along the way gets rounded off or snaps, that will stop you from moving forward.
It won't stop them, it slows down.
Okay. Okay, cool.
And whilst they're doing that, I place a lunch order on Deliveroo, which gives me an idea for another challenge.
I wonder if they can get that gearbox out quicker than the food delivery can get here. There's a Piri chicken place here, just under a mile away, and it says on here that they will deliver in 20 to 45 minutes. What do you reckon, Amar? That food's going to get here quicker than they get the gearbox out. Well, let's place an order and see what happens, yeah? That's it, order placed. Let's see who does it first.
So it's Deliveroo versus VRS. Will's going to be pulling his hair out by the end of today. All two of them.
Alright, so if we undo the bleed nipple, crack it off, push it down, yeah?
What was that? Fuel?
Brake fluid. Or clutch fluid.
Okay.
It's alright though, I'm a big boy, I can take it.
You're a big boy now. I think I'm looking forward to seeing the old clutch when that comes out of the gearbox and comparing it to the new one, to seeing the state of the old one, because the old one must be an absolute mess, surely, because the way this thing's driving is shocking. So hold on, that's the linkage, is it?
It's just the gear lever, the gear bit, yeah, I'm just getting it off. So it got more room to get the box out.
Oh no.
So we're only 15 minutes into the challenge and the car is already going up in the air so they can begin stripping the underside and getting that gearbox out.
So quick time check, we're almost 20 minutes into it now. Car is up in the air, everything above is done, and it's now time to begin moving forward. We're getting to the point where we get that gearbox out.
Nearly there.
What's the process? Where are we at now, Will?
So we're just taking the bottom bell housing bolts out. Well, we're going to leave one in, and it's this bottom bolt for the starter motor, and then starter motor can come out, and then after that, just whatever's next, basically.
Okay,
so
whatever bit at a time, yeah.
Whatever we see, we remove.
So for anyone that's new to the channel, Will, you guys are VW specialists. So for you, this is a common job, yeah?
Yes, a monthly occurrence.
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, we do quite a lot of them. So there's quite a lot of these cars about. So we do them all the time.
Is this the most common problem on these cars?
That, cam magnets, things like that. So what else have we got on these? Water pumps on the front, thermostat housing.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like you must have done loads of
Anything E888 Gen 3. Some gasket leaks, top cover gasket leaks, rear diff.
Again,
pop shaft, transfer box. You know, it's not that common on an S1 because, to be fair, they're not that heavy.
I suppose they're not quite as powerful as like a Golf R or an RS3.
Yeah. Or some people have done real powerful ones. You know. Your wing foams fell out.
What's that that's just come off?
is the wing foam that goes in the top.
The wing frame.
Foam goes on the wing. It's what?
No, sorry, the frame.
Oh, the subframe. That's the subframe. Yeah. Yeah. Subframe.
Subframe's got to come off to get to the gearbox. The gearbox is located here for people that.
Yeah. And then literally just simply whip it out. As I say.
That bolt you're undoing now, is that the bolt that holds it to the side of the engine?
No, this one holds the starter motor in, but it does go through to the bell housing, yeah. So it can't, you're kind of right in one respect, yeah.
So you have to remove the engine with the gearbox, or can you remove the gearbox?
No, we're going to take the gearbox off
And it comes
the
away from
and then we have a bar on top that we put on, and that hooks in the engine and holds it up.
Okay.
So it stops the engine falling out the car as such.
Okay.
So that's kind of how that works.
If you need a hand with anything at any point, just give me a shout, yeah?
I'm definitely going to give you a shout, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get lunch.
I've ordered lunch. Do you want me to order you lot something?
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
What do you want?
It'll hold us up though. It might hold us up.
Yeah, we can't.
You can't have lunch.
No, that's no good.
You've got, well, it depends how long you take. You might be here another 7 hours, boys.
Well, not on off. Yeah, we have got that thing over there, haven't we?
So, hold on then.
Come on. Hang on now.
I'm going to be honest, boys. I don't think you're going to get this done. I think the rate you're moving fast, but I don't think you're moving fast enough.
Ah, well.
I think you need to pull your finger out.
No, we'll be all right.
1 hour 38. That's a 2 hour time mark. I think you've set yourself a bit of a optimistic goal there.
Well, you've got to be optimistic, haven't you?
Yeah. You feeling confident still?
No. We'll be okay. It'll soon happen.
So, Will, obviously being a four-wheel drive car, I'm guessing that's what makes the clutch, puts the clutch under more pressure. Is that why they're a weak point?
Well, yes and no, because if you wheel spin a car and it grabs traction, that can kill the clutch as well. So,
but it's more likely to grab traction, surely, being
yeah,
a
but
four-wheel drive car.
Normally the clutch failure can be due to wheel spin and then suddenly grabbing traction as well. So it's kind of 6 of one, half of the other.
Okay, so
Can't hear, mate.
So the way the Quattro four-wheel drive system works on an Audi S1, the engine produces the power which gets sent through a shaft into the gearbox. When the driver then selects a gear with a clutch that actually works, it sends the power into the front wheels and into the transfer box, which is linked to the Haldex via the rear prop shaft. And when the front wheels lose traction, the Haldex pump is activated, which in turn activates the rear wheels, giving us all-wheel drive.
So let's talk about the four-wheel drive system. You just disconnected the drive shafts there from the front wheels, yeah?
Yep.
And how does that power then get sent to the rear wheels?
Transfer box here.
Okay.
So that's the next thing they're going to take off now, and then
So drive shafts into each side? for the front
sometimes
wheels?
you can get the box off with the transfer, but we normally just pull it off just because trying to get it off, sometimes you get it stuck and there's not much room with the chassis on one of these. So
you're going to detach that separately?
Yeah.
And then we can get the gearbox off on its own?
Have you loosened that?
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll get it off separately. So we've just got to get the prop shaft off now. And stupidly, I didn't look for the tool, so we'll have a look for that now.
Right, take your time, mate. Take your time.
So we are only 25 minutes into this, but they've still not got the gearbox out. But then saying that once the gearbox is out, they are then in theory 50% of the way through. So the 2 hour challenge is looking possible, but is it?
Get right in here.
Now, obviously, when I bought this car, I didn't do a great job of all of my mechanical checks. I thought I did, but as mentioned many times in this video, I messed up. But one thing I did do a good job of is doing a check on the background history of the car, and I've done that using Car Vertical. Now, if you want to do a car vertical check when you're buying a used car, you can use my code CCD to get 20% off. When I done a check, I found some negative with this car, which we're going to wander over and have a look at now. So when you do a car vertical check, you're looking for all green ticks. This car does have all green ticks, apart from one. So it's not been stolen before, not got no finance outstanding on it. Mileage is all good. It's got a flag there on the emissions, which you generally would expect to see on a sports car, but there is a flag on damage, and when you scroll down it says at the rear it's had some kind of damage. It's not categorised, it's not been an insurance write-off, it's just had some kind of damage at the rear of the car. And when I spoke to the customer as I was buying it,
where I live in Pottersbury, it slopes down, and this guy in this Skoda Fabia, he didn't put his handbrake on.
okay,
And he rolled in and cracked my bumper.
okay. I've wandered to the back of the car to show you, but there's nothing to show you because it's all fine. Now the car's up on a ramp, I can look under this, on the underside of it and see there is definitely no crash damage on this car. So if you want to do a car vertical check, I will link them below. As mentioned, code CCD to get 20% off. Quick workout.
It's just a workout bar, mate.
Is that what that is? You got time for that? You've got a gearbox to get out.
Just do shoulders.
Yeah?
I don't even know what that is.
I've done shoulders this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, on it. Oh, so this is the engine hoist to hold the engine in place.
Yeah, so what we need to do, we need to kind of put it over the top there, just to begin with, and then slide this into the position. I just use an old exhaust clamp.
So that there is going to stop that engine from falling out the underside of that car, yeah?
I hope so.
That's the plan.
A fixed engine hoist like this one simply has 2 feet which sit on the chassis of the car. Then in the middle there's a hook that attaches to another hook on the top of the engine. Will's preferred way of linking these 2 hooks is simply using an exhaust clamp. The idea of the hoist today is to just take the weight of the engine for when Will removes an engine mount, which will then give him a bit of wiggle room to removing that gearbox.
That is now just holding the weight of that engine.
Yep. And then what we do then, you see that we just take that mount off now.
Yeah, I can see us taking the weight off, yeah. So you're taking that mount off.
And then see if we need to go up any more. And then we see if the gap starts to close up. What do you reckon, Charles? Got it on it?
Yeah. So now that's fully taking the weight of that engine, right? You've
yeah.
got no engine on one side. So you took it off one side.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, so let me just pull the bolt out.
Yeah.
And then there are your bolts.
Excellent.
So then now we want to drop it down a bit now.
Yeah.
So that we can get to, yeah.
Slowly lowering it. So are you now undoing the gearbox? Sorry, what are you doing there?
I'm taking this mount off here, just so it's out of the way. So,
okay.
I mean, you can take the whole mount off this one as well, which I might just do. It's not going to take much longer.
I'm going to do the painful thing and do another time check because I feel like I've already noticed a problem.
45 minutes in, Will.
Okay, it's not bad.
I'm seeing a problem already. Do you want to know what the problem is that I'm seeing?
What's that?
You pulled 3 men into this job to get it done at triple the amount of speed.
Oh, we got one down already.
We've got, well, firstly, we've got one down. Yeah, don't know where he's gone.
Yeah.
Secondly, at a lot of points in this journey, only one man
We're in
can
the
do
way
work.
of yeah, we're in the way
You
of each
can't,
other.
like right now, there's not nothing you can do until he's done that. So you're not actually maximising on those 3 men.
No, you can't. Sometimes it can be a pain.
We're almost, you know, we're 45 minutes into the job and we still haven't got the gearbox out, boys.
Yeah, not yet.
And there is still hurdles along the way. Like, you could come across another little problem. So the transfer box is now detached from the gearbox. The gearbox...
You have the downpipe's kind of in the way, so what we do normally is, in order to get it off without taking and disturbing all the exhaust, we'll support the box, undo this last bolt, and then pull it out slightly, and that will give us room to drop the transfer off, and then we'll reverse that, and we put it back in.
Okay.
So, because we don't want to damage the seals or anything, so...
Okay.
And we just need to be able to get to that bolt. Char, if you just come and grab the transfer, just in case it decides it wants to leave the chat, and then, as funny as it would be.
Oh, is that what could happen right now then?
Well, I mean, if everything just dislodged and the transfer fell out,
that would
you're
be
better off just covering it so it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, it would be funny. And Mars laughing. Mars like, fall out, fall out. You ready? You got it? And then that, so
that there is a transfer box off, yeah?
So that's why we just pull it out slightly, and then that gives us the room.
Okay.
So, and now
Got ya.
We'll do the same with this. And
That's
then
the gearbox
out.
off, detached.
Yeah.
Lowering down slowly now.
Yeah. And we'll just lift it off. And we don't normally, we'll just strap it normally.
You right there? Yep. Sorted. Gearbox out.
9mm multi-point, we'll get the old clutch off.
And that there on the side of the engine
It
is
is,
the clutch and flywheel, yeah?
Yeah, that's your clutch cover.
Yeah.
Plates inside, that's your flywheel there.
Okay.
So
This is the bit where you tell me, Cal, the clutch is fine.
it does look quite worn on the plate. Yeah. So we've got new clutch cover bolts because we torque them up. So.
Okay, so you take them ones out, go in the bin today.
Yeah. How you got hands dirty?
Oh right.
Hot, they're hot, aren't they?
They are hot, yeah. Okay.
We're just spraying all the old clutch debris off, all the powder, and then we're going to have a look at the face of the flywheel. As long as it's not cracked and it's not too bad, we can reuse it.
Okay, so that's the plan. So if it is cracked, we need to buy a new one.
Yeah, we need to get one.
Which you don't have right now.
Nope.
So you're looking for hot spots, yeah?
Yeah, it's just at the minute, there's lots of clutch debris where it's smeared onto it. So now we'll clean it up.
Yeah.
If it cleans up, we'll reuse it. If it won't, we'd do this for a normal customer because a genuine flywheel is like £1,000.
Okay.
You can buy non-gen stuff. Obviously, they're £300-400, I think.
Yep.
Plus a VAT or whatever they are. But if it can be reused and it's not going to cause a problem, clearly we're going to try and help the customer that way.
Of course.
Contrary to what everybody thinks. So, but that's what we do try and do.
So this is all of our old parts, Will, yeah?
This is the old clutch and slave. Yeah, you can see where it's been slipping on the outside.
Ah, yeah.
So, and then same that side. So it's been
It's like
slipping.
smooth on the outer edge there, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see it's been slipping on the outer edge. And it feels like actually a lip there. It's actually lipped like a brake disc.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
So
it's very much like a brake disc, isn't it? How this whole...
in effect, yeah. I mean, it's
the opposite.
It's the opposite. It's like two bits of metal on a pad, whereas a brake disc is a bit of metal in between two pads. But it's the same difference. It's just gripping it. So
the idea is it's got a grab.
It just grabs it. So and when you put better brake pads on, they have more metal in them. Yeah. For more friction. That's like a sintered or a cerametallic clutch when you get a 4-puck or a 6-puck clutch. Yeah. So which is a paddle clutch because it looks like a paddle.
Ah, that's why they're called paddle clutches.
So like a paddle on a mill.
Yeah.
They're like that sort of thing. The water hits it and then creates electric or grinds flour. That's a paddle, right? Well, it's the same. It looks like a paddle. You see. That's why it was named a paddle clutch.
Right. So between the two plates, there's like a paddle.
Yeah. So it's basically
multiple paddles.
It'll have 4 metal plates there. It doesn't need a whole metal. You can get them with a whole metal, 4 metal. There's loads of different ways.
Yeah. So without even driving the car, if you looked at that clutch plate there, you'd straight away notice
slipping.
That needs a new clutch.
Yeah, you can tell by where it's shiny here. Yeah. That bit there, that's where it's been slipping. So it shouldn't look like that. So and it's obviously very, very warm. I mean, look at that, how thick it is. Yeah. That's super thin now.
Okay.
It's one side of the clutch is specifically worn out more as well. So, and it'll normally tell you which side of the plate is. It'll say Getriebe, which is German. So Getriebe seat, gearbox side. Ah. So that goes on the gearbox side. So yeah, that's it basically.
So that's
and the gearbox side bin that side.
Yep.
So that's how it goes in. And then that's against your flywheel. Yeah. You can see these are worn as well a little bit. Yeah. That sits on there. Yeah. When you press the clutch, fluid goes in there. Yeah. Presses those fingers in. Those fingers then push in, and then it pulls back on these springs and pulls that plate away. Yeah. So it does in effect it does that. Yeah. And that pulls away from that.
Allows that to spin.
Yeah. And then it spins open, and you can get it in and
into
out of
gear,
etc.
And then release your clutch back into gear, and it's full traction.
And that's it.
Sorted. So we definitely need a new clutch?
Yeah, it's broken.
So right now you're confident it's just a clutch issue, not a flywheel issue, therefore...
Yeah, I mean the flywheel's not knocking, is it?
No, no, nothing like that.
Yeah, and it's just slipping, so as long as it cleans up, we'll be okay. So I'm gonna change the slave now, because that just looks a bit manky as well.
Okay.
Get rid of all the old
dust. There is the bell housing, that open cylinder there, that is what you refer to.
That's the slave cylinder.
Yeah.
That's your main shaft in the gearbox, and then this is the bell housing that I'm wiping out. Yeah. So we're just going to get rid of any crap in there, like you can see in the corners down here where you got like clutch debris build up where it's been slipping.
No difference of brake dust on a brake disc.
It's exactly the same. Yeah. Well, I say it's exactly the same. I'm sure there's a different in compound, but it's the same difference. Yeah. Like brake dust on your wheels. So, and then what can happen is when you're bedding a new clutch in as well. If you've got old dust in there, it can really smell. Cleaning it out helps with that situation as well, because then the customer's like, oh, it stinks, and it's like with the heat, and it can smell anyway as well. But
the bell housing on certain cars is a common issue. Is the bell housing on this car, is it healthy, is it good, is it?
I mean, it's just a piece of cast aluminium on this and it's fine, so.
Okay. What's the role of, so this is the slave cylinder now you're removing, yeah?
Yeah, that pushes on the clutch cover.
Yeah.
To release, basically. Okay. And then that's a bearing there. So when you've got your foot on the clutch, that's constantly spinning round. That's why it's not really a good idea to sit with your foot on the clutch, because you're just wearing out your basically.
Interesting. So that there is basically linked to your foot pedal, your left foot pedal.
Yeah, that's where I'll show you.
And that is where the motion happens, yeah?
So basically, that's the clutch pipe there. Yeah. It goes on there. So when you press the pedal, it pushes fluid down here. That pushes out, that turns on the clutch in the centre. Yeah. On the cover. And that enables the disc to release, which enables you to change gear or set off, or, you know, whatever you're doing with the car at the time.
Slave cylinders on certain cars is a common issue as well.
Yeah, slave cylinders bursting. These are quite common, to be fair.
Are they really?
Relatively, yeah.
So are you replacing the slave cylinder in this case as a matter of precaution? No, sorry, you're doing it as precaution, or you just, is it broken?
No, we're replacing it as a matter of caution. So.
Okay.
You'd normally do it if it's 7.5 hours to get the gearbox out. Yeah. And I don't replace it, and then it pops afterwards. It's the customer's slave cylinder. Yeah. It's his problem, you know. Should I have replaced it? Well, if the customer didn't want it replacing, because they didn't want to spend the extra money, it's really down to them. But if I said it's fine and it's not, then kind of, you know. It's
on you.
Yeah, so
do you just do it by default, or?
It's an inexpensive part, and it's worn anyway, look, you know, it's worn, so it's just a no-brainer.
Okay, cool. So, but when you say inexpensive, what's the value of a new slave cylinder?
About, I mean, 60, 70 quid, something like that. Some are cheap, you can buy cheaper anything, but
a genuine bag part is...
I think it's about that plus the VAT.
Less than 100 quid?
Yeah, normally, yeah. Depends on which one it is. There's obviously different types.
No.
Different engines, but for this, it's not that expensive. So
for the sake of, whilst you've got the gearbox out, you may as well do it?
Yeah, because otherwise, if someone's labour rate's 100 quid an hour and it's 7.5 hours, then you're paying them 750 quid to change it, plus that to change it.
Yeah.
You know, a 70 quid part, it makes no sense. I've never had anybody refuse it yet. You know, we've done cars where they've come in for a performance clutch and it's done 10,000 miles, and I've said to them, there's no point, it's like brand new. Obviously in that situation it's different.
You wouldn't do it, yeah.
If it's not been slipping and they're just putting a better clutch in, you know, why would you take out?
So if you're uprating someone's clutch.
But then I've had customers say, no, I want a new one.
So that's the slave cylinder fitted now, right?
Yeah, just a few seconds away from being fitted, so.
And is that on a spring then, that centre cylinder?
You can see a spring behind it, yeah. And it's obviously oil filled as well with your clutch fluid, which is the same as brake fluid.
So do you have to bleed the clutch after you've done all of this?
We do. So what we do is we push the pedal down. That's why there was that squirt earlier, where the little T-piece that goes on there, we push it down. So the pedal's down, and then open the bleed screw, and then the pedal stays down. So that pedal now because it's down, it won't lose any fluid. So when we put it back in, we hook it back on and then release the pedal up, pump it up, and then it will just take a second to bleed them, rather than, you know, losing all the fluid and it taking ages to bleed the clutch.
Yep, got ya. So the fluid stays in the system, you then link it back up and then pump it back up and it bleeds itself.
That's it.
Basically.
I mean, it feels okay.
So are you happy with the flywheel then?
I will be in a minute. We'll give it a little bit more, but yeah, it's not looking too bad. So I'm just going to wash my hands quickly and then we'll carry on.
So we now have the new clutch fitted.
Yep, new clutch is on.
So Will, I did find another problem with the car. I say when I bought it, after I bought it. So when I test drove the car, it was warm. Yeah. And then when Sam Binker took the car home that evening, it was still warm.
Yep.
When he started it the next morning, it was obviously cold.
Right.
And from cold, it runs terrible.
Yeah.
So when it's warm, it's fine. Okay. Cold, terrible.
Right.
So I think we might have an engine problem as well.
Okay. Well, we'll have a look at the cam magnets and all that sort of stuff and check all the ECU. Hopefully, it's not a major problem, because although if we do this quick enough, we might have some time to fix it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Depends how many Jaffa cakes are left.
They're nearly all gone. You've been going through them Jaffa cakes. So when the car came in earlier, and Mark drove it in.
Yeah, I plugged into it straight away because I knew there'd be another problem anyway. So.
Really?
Yeah. Well.
So is it cam magnets then, you think?
No, it doesn't say anything about that all the time, and it puts a throttle body fault in for the electronic throttle. So we'll have a look at the data, see what that's doing.
Yep.
And then if it needs a throttle body, we'll have to fit a second-hand one if we've got one.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay.
Have to go and have a look. Hopefully.
We've got loads of time anyway, haven't we?
Yeah. Loads, mate, loads.
Just so I understand how a clutch and flywheel works, Will.
It's too complicated.
Is it? Is it complicated? So should that now be able to spin freely?
Your release bearing, no, it doesn't, because nothing's pressing on it. So your release bearing pushes on that.
Yep.
Then this spring does that, and that pulls the plate behind here off the clutch disc and allows the clutch disc to spin freely. And that means the car's not going to drive anywhere. When you let off, that clamps the clutch disc and puts drive from the engine to the gearbox, which makes the car drive.
Got ya.
That's how it works.
So when you push, it releases.
Yep.
When you let go of the clutch, obviously it then grabs,
engages,
and then you've engaged gear. And then the gear change situation happens obviously inside of the gearbox.
All internally in the gearbox. Yep.
Excellent. So the clutch, the role of the clutch is to link the gearbox to the engine.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
So now it's time to get the gearbox back in. They're lifting it up.
And we're going to do the same as what we did when we came out.
Yeah.
And we just need to make sure this is far enough over here so that doesn't get in the way. And then we need to got to pump it up.
Got to pump it up.
What? It needs to come my way a bit.
So the gearbox is now going back in. We are 1 hour and 10 minutes into the job.
Watch your fingers.
50 minutes left to go. Feeling intense, mate.
A little bit, innit? A little bit intense. There we go. And then that should just hook in now.
So that's your first bolt back in the gearbox now, yeah?
Yeah, once we've got that in, then we can push on the transfer then.
Because it will hold the gearbox in place, won't it?
Yeah, this will hold the box to the engine.
Yep.
So once we wind this one in.
So that's the transfer box, first bolt going in.
Yep.
How many bolts holding in the transfer box? Is it 4?
4 plus 1 down the middle of the shaft, which is like a 6mm Allen key.
Okay.
So, Charles just going to do the back, because there's a bell housing bolt just up here that we do first.
Yep.
So, once that one's done, then we can swing the transfer box round.
Yeah.
Well, we won't actually, we'll put the prop on, then, well, we won't, we'll put the engine back up first, sorry. We'll, we might need to move that to put the prop on. So we'll, okay. Yeah, I thought if we just do put the mount up at the top now, so we'll send it down.
I then realised my food still hadn't arrived, and I ordered it over an hour ago.
Oh, Ahmad, that food, it still ain't come, is it? We've been waiting ages. Let me just see. It says, prepping your order. You ordered it ages ago. Oh, wow, that's good news. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Wrong number.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I appreciate you, Jordan. Thank you. Bye-bye. The driver has just picked the food up. So the engine hoist is off. The engine is now sitting in the car, back in its.
Yep. Now we're going to put the transfer in.
Yeah.
Get that done. Some more bolts underneath.
So there's a lot of up, down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now it's going back
a lot
up.
of that. Yeah.
What power would a stage 1 S1 run at roughly, Will?
About 300, something like that.
Okay, so they are.
Do you want to get that proper?
They're good power then.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. No, they're definitely. Yeah.
Let's just get in there.
That's it. And then we've got to be careful when we do this because we don't want to knacker the centre joint, so
yeah,
we have to just make sure it's lined up.
So that's why you purposely leave everything a bit loose. So you can
just so we can make sure it's lined up.
So that's now lined up. You just give it a little tap on the back. It should. Right. You're now bolting them final bolts back into from the transfer box into the gearbox now.
Yeah. So this is bottom transfer bolts. There's 2 on the top.
Yeah.
Which one's awkward to get to, one's relatively.
Imagine, yeah.
So we'll get these in, and then there's a heat shield back over the prop. Once I put the prop all the way home, because it still needs to go in more, but I need it to be mounted up, and then I can do it. And then, yeah, that's it. Drive shaft.
Drive shafts
back in there.
Back to either side.
Yeah.
And then of course the clutch fluids pipe on the top side of the gearbox.
Yep.
Bleed the clutch.
Yeah,
and then we're done.
Airbox back in, battery back on.
Of course, you still got
subframe's got to go on, under tray.
Ah, there's still more to do than
Wheel
I
arch
expected.
liner, wheels, control bar link rods.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit to do. And then, time-wise, 32 minutes remaining. Good.
So we're an hour and a half, so I thought we'd do it in an hour and a half, didn't I?
Are you disappointed?
But then we did have a little break limit for 5 minutes, but we're still not 5 minutes away, are we?
I have chewed your ear off the whole way through as well.
Yeah, but I think hour and a half is probably a little bit optimistic.
I think your claim to fame can be beating Deliveroo.
Well, we haven't beat them yet because they're on the way.
Well, it does. I've just got a notification. It says your rider is nearby. Let's go see. I think he's there. Oh, there he is. We've done a gearbox quicker than number 96, yeah?
Stabbed out.
And you delivered our food.
Thank you.
I'm happy, thank you.
So it's official, VRS can get a gearbox out of an Audi S1, fit a clutch in it and get the gearbox back in the car quicker than Deliveroo can deliver food from less than a mile away. The boys didn't want to stop for food, so I sat down and scoffed my face while they cracked on with getting the car back together. To them, their challenge is obviously getting this car complete within this 2-hour time frame, but for me, all I'm wondering is this customer even going to turn up tomorrow morning? And if she does, is she going to buy the car?
So, Will, we are 16 minutes from our 2-hour deadline. How are you getting on? You're bringing it back down, so you must have made everything underside. Is it done?
Just a subframe to put on.
Okay.
That's not too bad, but I just want to do some bits at the top first while we can move the engine around. So just going to get the gear cables on, and then once that's done, just going to make sure those bits are tight in there. And yeah, we're not far away then.
I think it's safe to say, I don't want to speak too soon, that you haven't actually encountered any problems throughout. I suppose on an older car, you're more likely to, are you? Because the thing's a bit more worn and rusty and rotten. But on a...
It's not been too bad, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, as a rule, these are, well, they're not normally rotten or anything, so far so good.
So far so good. So it's been a plain sailing process.
Yeah.
Heat shield.
Heat shield time.
I can do it if you want. Yeah.
We both know you can't, mate.
Yeah. Is this the final part of the job, boys? Subframe. Oh, we've got to link the battery up, yeah?
A big part, yeah.
Yeah, got the battery bit and
The airbox. Is the airbox in yet?
So we use these little things that go in the subframe in the car to put the subframe back where it went.
Okay.
So you wind them in, so when you take the subframe down, it goes back where it was.
Okay.
So that's something else we do.
Like a guide.
Yeah, so it goes back where it was,
Sorry.
so it shouldn't affect the wheel alignment. Obviously, every slightest bit can do.
Yeah.
But it's just one less cost for the customer.
Okay, that's
So if the wheel alignment was out before, it's normally out afterwards.
Okay, so it should, in theory, be the exact same way as it was.
Within reason, yeah, because, you know, it's one of those where a slightest bit of movement can change stuff, but we try and get it as near as we can, so.
Cool.
And then these we gun up with a small gun.
Yeah.
Because they always snap. That doesn't put much torque on it, you see. Very light. Then we're going to put new subframe bolts in because it's better to stop the subframe sliding around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's more money we can charge you, so.
Yeah, so what, you pay like 10p for them and you charge me 20 quid?
To be fair, we keep the old ones and spray them silver.
Why not? Oh, you give them spare, and then you charge someone else for them ones. Just give them a little bit of a wire brush. Brand new. Can't believe a Deliveroo driver managed to deliver food quicker than you lot managed to. Honestly, you're not even faster than a Deliveroo driver.
I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
We won't leave it.
Is that it?
That's the final bolt on the underside now, yeah?
No, there's still more. Under tray, exhaust mount, stuff like that. Right. The three, they'll be at the top. Have you got the two exhaust mount 13s? Where are they? Where are they?
Turn the volume up.
Yeah, they're at the top because I think I use them for something else.
Boys, so what we're gonna have to do right now The timer is up, the 2 hour timer.
Time is up.
We're now going to see how much longer than 2 hours. It's going to be expensive.
Could be.
So annoyingly for the boys, they didn't get it done within their optimistic 2 hour time frame, which isn't the end of the world, but I noticed straight away the energy in the room has changed.
So what you're doing now is you're going to tighten that bleed nipple there, yeah? And that is the clutch then bled, is that right?
I don't know, we'll have to see how it feels.
So what do? Do you test drive it yourself first?
Well, we'll know on the ramp, to be fair, mate.
Okay.
Can feel it coming through. Okay, and again.
So in a minute, he's pushing fluid up that tube essentially, and then you're releasing the air. So
Yeah.
you're tightening up, he's pumping it,
Yeah.
then you're releasing the air, and then repeating that process.
That's exactly what we're doing, yeah.
Okay. What's that, bolting the gearbox to the subframe now?
It's the stabiliser mount, or dog bone mount, as some people call it, if you've ever heard that before.
No.
Looks like a dog bone.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That's a seal, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's similar.
It's a sealy dog.
Seal dog.
They then done the final few bits and it was mission complete. Well, kind of.
Will, stop the timer there. How long do you think you've done it in? Do you think you've done it within your 2.5 hours? That's the
2 hours 20 should be.
2 hours 20. You're looking tired, mate. You're looking.
I'm alright.
2 hours and 23 minutes.
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah.
So basically, your system that you use is absolutely bang on. 7.5 hours for one man to do this job.
Yeah, I mean, we did have times where you couldn't use 3 men on it. So technically, you know, and I'm sure one man could do it a lot quicker. If you've done a lot of these, you'll know shortcuts, this, every nut and bolt.
Yeah.
There's always a way to do it quicker, but there's always things that we see some cars where jobs are done quick and the bolts are just like cross-threaded in, they start missing, the wiring's routed wrong.
You must see that all the time.
But there's people that can do it quick and properly as well. There's loads of good people out there, so.
But then there's also people that don't do it anywhere near as quick. So 7.5 hours might, you know.
That's someone will take longer than that. There's going to be, isn't
Of course
there?
there is.
Technically,
Oh, you ain't put-
I hadn't finished it yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't put the engine cover
But
on.
then we've got to fix the engine now, haven't we?
Yeah, so I need to go
Ta-da. Yep.
because
School pickup.
school pickup. I'm going to leave you with Amar.
Yep.
Hopefully this issue. Do you know, you've had a look. You feel like you know what it is.
No, I'm just gonna look at the data, see what it is. So
Okay.
I'll road test it, make sure the clutch is all right. Look at the data, and then we'll fix it.
Yeah?
It'll be fine. Yeah.
Sound. And then you're going to hit me with a bill at the end of it.
I am.
By the way, I paid £5,000 for this car, which was actually quite cheap.
Technically, it's a write-off thing because my bill's going to be twice that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, 15. Didn't you say it was going to be 15? Not 10.
£15,000. Yeah. Do you only paid £5 for this?
It's all right, isn't it?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is that all these are worth?
I think the customer knew that, obviously, he knew it had a clutch issue. And I think in his head, he thought, I'll just let him have it cheap. But
He
I
won't say anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
To be fair, I'm quite happy.
It's a lot of car for £5, even if it needs a clutch.
Yeah, it is. It's done 100 and something thousand miles.
Yeah,
but at least we know now that it's going to go out, you know, you had a good look over
Have a
it.
look in the engine bay. It's actually
lovely.
real. Have you washed it, or is that how you got it?
I reckon that's how it came in. We
really
haven't done anything
tidy.
to it. We've driven it and that's it. So yeah, it's a nice car, and now whoever buys it, if this lady tomorrow buys it,
Yep.
she's going to have a nice car with a brand new clutch.
Yeah, job done.
Perfect.
Cool.
And hopefully no running issue.
Yes, and that as well. Well, we'll have a look in a sec, so
All right,
we'll fix it.
no pressure.
We'll fix it, don't worry.
Still got, you know,
There's all day left.
yeah, all day and all morning, all night.
Yeah, I've got all night. I don't like going home. Sound.
I've got to go. See you later.
Turns out the engine misfire was related to spark plugs and the coil packs, which again is a common Audi S1 problem. Will luckily had them in stock and replaced them all that evening, and the total cost to do the clutch upgrades, all the work involved with the spark plugs and the coil packs, with a bit of discount, was in the region of 1,500 quid. And we got the car back to Binker and got it ready to present to the customer the next morning. And guess what? She didn't turn up. I'm only joking. She turned up and she was over the moon with the car. And off it goes. She bought it.
Bye.
So that's it, 2 hours and 23 minutes to do a clutch on an Audi S1, an hour and a half to get some chicken from Deliveroo, and a total spend of just over £1,500. We've got a happy seller who got what he wanted for his car, a happy buyer who got herself a really nice car, a team of happy mechanics. I'm happy as well because my business has earned a few quid, and you lot are so happy that you're all just jumping on that subscribe button right now, desperate to see more videos on this channel. I can also feel that you're hammering the hell out of them car vertical checks and using my code CCD every single time you do one to get a big 20% off, which by the way is linked below. See you in the next one.